Hello viewers, a very warm welcome to all of you in today's episode of Youth Folio. We have many interesting stories lined up just for you from across the region. So don't touch your remotes and watch on. Centre extends ceasefire agreements with NSCN Khaplang and NSCN Khole Kitovi factions. Arunachal Pradesh ecstatic with railways coming into the state. Assam witnesses large voter turnout. Indira Gandhi National Open University holds 27th convocation at Naharlagun, Arunachal Pradesh. Explosive seized from railway station in Guwahati. Manipur's Education Fest benefits many students. The Ministry of Home Affairs extended the ceasefire agreements with NSCN Khaplang and Khole Kitovi factions for 1 year each on the 29th and 26th of April respectively. While the signing with the Khole Kitovi faction took place in Dimapur, Nagaland, the ministry officials led by Joint Secretary Home in charge of Northeast, Mr. Shambhu Singh, met the three-member team of the Khaplang faction led by Mr. Wanting Naga in New Delhi. Mr. Wanting Naga of the Khaplang faction and Mr. C. Singson, supervisor of the Ceasefire Supervisory Group of NSCN Khole Kitovi faction, expressed happiness over the extensions.
Today's meeting was very successful. And we are quite happy since the government of India was also very positive about today's meeting.
Very much we have extended ceasefire, that's all. Nothing, no other discussion, but extending of ceasefire.
Mr. Shambhu Singh regretted the occurrence of rampant extortions in Nagaland, which he said are grave violations of ceasefire agreement.
Extortion is being done by all the factions, which is a gross violation of ceasefire.
He, however, said that years of goodwill cannot be frittered away and so urged the groups to refrain from breaking ceasefire ground rules, which would compel the central government to take stern actions.
We generally discussed about the CFGR violations and again extended it because we didn't want to fritter away the goodwill created over this long time. And we have done the same thing for 1 year, even with them.
The joy and enthusiasm of passengers was palpable even as they boarded, deboarded, or just came to see the new train that has started chugging into Arunachal Pradesh, getting the state into the railway map of India less than a month back. The train has 10 passenger compartments and 2 goods compartments, which are towed by a diesel engine over the 20-kilometer stretch from Harmoti to Naharlagun, very near the capital city Itanagar. The people of the state who are thronging to the railway station are excited and very happy with the fact that transportation has been made accessible, easy and cheap, and that this development has opened up vistas of employment and further development of the state and improved Arunachal Pradesh's link with the rest of the country.
हम लोग ये बस में आरमूर तक जाने से 12 ज़्यादा लेता है और अभी ट्रेन आ गया, बहुत अच्छा हो गया। ट्रेन में 5 रुपया में जाने मिलेगा और ये में बस में जाने से, टेम्पो में जाने से थोड़ा 12 ज़्यादा लेता है, 30-40 ऐसे लेता है। इसलिए हम लोग ट्रेन अभी अरुणाचल में आ गया, हम लोग बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है, बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है।
हम तो बहुत खुश है। ये यहाँ में ऐसे थोड़ा आज देखने आया था, ये नया खुला है बोल के, और यहाँ देखा है तो बहुत खुशी लगा है। हम लोग का अरुणाचल में भी इतना फर्स्ट टाइम है तो ना, कभी भी ये हम लोग रेल किया है और रेल का स्टेशन प्लेटफॉर्म किया है, कुछ भी मालूम नहीं है। सीढ़ी भी कैसे होता है मालूम नहीं, रेल भी क्या होता है मालूम नहीं। आज फर्स्ट टाइम देख रहे हैं, बहुत खुश है।
Serpentine queues of enthusiastic voters turned up On the 24th of April, in the 11,994 polling booths across Assam, in the final round of polling in the state, 74 candidates were in the fray on this final round for 6 Lok Sabha seats. A total of 47,976 polling officers were deployed for this final round. Prior to the 24th, voting took place on 2 other dates, wherein 8 Lok Sabha seats out of the state's total of 14 seats were voted for. Assam has a total of over 9 million eligible voters, out of whom more than 4.5 million are women. The last voting day too witnessed a large turnout of women voters of all age groups and from various communities and strata of society. The voters want progressive secular leaders who would work to end militancy in the state, work for strengthening communal harmony, and give more job opportunities to the youth.
कुछ जो मतलब हैंडल कर सके हमारा इंसर्जेंसी प्रॉब्लम है वो, मिलिटेंसी जो प्रॉब्लम है वो, और वो तो करप्शन का तो प्रॉब्लम है ही, वो सब ठीक करना चाहिए. उसके बाद बाकी सब जॉब्स वॉब सब कुछ मतलब बढ़ाना चाहिए. वैसे लीडर चाहिए. और वो एक बात है कम्युनलिज्म जो मतलब वो ना करे, वो लीडर चाहिए. बहुत लोग बहुत कुछ बोल रहे हैं. आई एम नॉट एग्जैक्टली वेरी व्हाट डू यू से, आई एम नॉट एग्जैक्टली वेरी हैप्पी विद व्हाट द पीपल आर सेइंग. लेकिन जो भी हो सेक्युलर गवर्नमेंट चाहिए. हमें ऐसा एक लीडर चाहिए जो ज़्यादा प्रोग्रेसिव हो. प्रोग्रेस ऑलरेडी काफ़ी हुआ है, नो मैटर व्हाट पीपल माइट से, बट वी वांट more implementation of the policies that we are promised, and somebody who's secular as well as progressive. We cannot sacrifice on secularism in the name of progress.
The 27th convocation of IGNOU, or the Indira Gandhi National Open University at the regional center of Naharlagun, Arunachal Pradesh, witnessed happy students getting their degrees. Established in Arunachal Pradesh in the year 2000 under the Northeast Project, IGNOU has rendered yeoman service to this mountainous state with 16 districts, including many remote, inaccessible areas, from where desirous students found it extremely difficult to go to faraway educational institutes to receive education. IGNOU has solved this problem by offering distance education, and presently, many youth, including professionals already doing jobs and desirous of further increasing their knowledge and qualifications, are taking training in various courses under IGNOU.
Today I got this certificate in Bachelor of Education. I got in first division. I'm very happy. And for your question, I want to answer you because I am doing this junior teacher in government of Arunachal Pradesh. So I am not get much time to regular basis in B.Ed, but I applied this B.Ed course in this Indira Gandhi Open University because I couldn't expire much time in this B.Ed this course. So if this is the IGNOU, this is the one this institute which we can they can provide this all the not every daily basis. This is come only on some Sunday, and always we are doing a class. And I got this we take 2 years to complete this Bachelor of Education.